The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Here we are, another night in the NBA, Richard. Always special to be on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, it is a special moment as a broadcaster or a player, Kevin. You never take for granted the chance to be a part of this game. It's the best athletes in the world playing the best game in the world.
A steal. Siakam outside. Basket good.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here is Holiday. Here's the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Turner inside, guarded by Porzingis. Turner passes to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. And the layup falls.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And here's White. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Halliburton. Scores after the quick crossover. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Halliburton on the wing. White against Siakam. Turner with a screen on White. Here's Siakam. Porzingis with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. Brown wide open. He fires. Great look, but off the mark. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, for that loss, you can discredit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The kid, he's checked in for Boston. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Pacers in 5th.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. Over White. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Brown. And it's good off the glass.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Pacers trail by 3. Outside Mathurin. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Siakam. Fader on the way. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Porzingis with a screen on McConnell. Down low, Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. They get it back.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Pritchard on the court for Indiana. They've got Nesmith. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Toppin. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. Now here's Wiseman. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Boston leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Not enough on that one as it misses. And Indiana shooting for the game at 42%. Halliburton against Tatum. The tray. And Boston with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Hands it from downtown. Pritchard's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. He's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely. Turner inside. Guarded by Porzingis. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Turner. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Screen by Porzingis. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Good work defensively by Turner.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Halliburton, that's good.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Right wing. Back to Tatum. Tatum using his size inside. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level. How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Nesmith. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Now, here's Siakam, following the miss by Porzingis. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. The wing jumper off target.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Halliburton trying to break loose. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Siakam. Mathurin against Tatum. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. Boston, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Halliburton. Nice move. And that's good off the glass that time. And it's now only a 1-point Boston lead.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Tatum on the wing. Hits the jumper in space. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Coach, on defense, not the start you'd hope for. What has to change going forward?
Well, we got to take care of turnovers and get the shots that we want, and we'll put ourselves in a lot better position to get back and find their scores and guard them better.
Good offense leads to good defense. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend, let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning those midnight oils, man. You been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys, it's exhausting.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
He's been hunting for a shot pretty much all first half, and why not? The results speak for themselves.
From the naked eye, he just looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Isn't
Ernie,
the,
what is a naked eye?
I was just about to say, isn't the eye always naked?
It is.
Well, no, if you put glasses on.
Ooh.
Well, glasses like clothes. Eye clothes. Let's start a new company, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
The kick out to Tatum. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Siakam has it in the corner. Nembhard finds Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Brown. And finished off by Halliburton.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Let's give one another round of applause.
There before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. White with it. Halliburton picks him up. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. And the 3 off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Turner.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Here's White, following the score by Miles Turner. Outside Holiday, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Siakam against Tatum. Pass to Turner. A 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Turner's got the lead back up to 4 now for Indiana.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Porzingis inside. He's against Turner. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a change for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Lets it go. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton on the wing. Shoots it up. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Holiday. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Halliburton for 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
The kid, he's checked in for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Left side, Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Picked by Horford. The 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 6 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
There's Siakam. The jump hook. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Outside, Brown. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Walker's checked in for Andrew Nembhard.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Number 5.
Indiana leading by 4. Here's Nesmith. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brown kicks to Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 6, and the shot goes in. And now just a 2-point Pacer lead. Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Misses the 3. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Indiana, they've got Halliburton. Aaron Neesmith is out there with Walker. Then there's Toppin, and it's McConnell in at the point. Back to Halliburton. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Tatum's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now Toppin. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Toppin's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Pritchard, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Celtics making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Nemhard's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Shot on the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Horford with the screen on Walker. There's Tatum's range on display.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Nemhard. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for the kid. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Neesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Walker. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thanks, David.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Siakam inside. Guarded by Tatum.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Porzingis with the block. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Tatum willing it to go.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Halliburton against Holiday. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Halliburton.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his ability that eventually others start to believe.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Celtics leading by 4. Tatum passes the ball. Back to Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
The multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Taken away by Holiday. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Double team on Holiday. Mr. Porzingis. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's win. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Siakam, 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. At the line for...
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. the fadeaway. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mathurin, and Tatum pulls it down. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
PlayStation